First of all, I know this isn't exactly a new concept, but if you're new here, let me bring you up to date. A few months ago, I decided to start working on a project later called Modern Horrors, a multiplayer VR game with many different unique levels that would be completely different from the last. Sure, this may have been done before, but what makes this game unique is the fact that each individual level is based around a popular analog horror video. The first level I added to the game was Darian Quilloy's Vita Carnus, along with secret tapes, original hidden lore, and many cosmetics. I wanted this to be a game I could come back to whenever and take a month or two to update it with a new level or even more cosmetics. But after seeing all the insane hype, I decided to work on a new update almost immediately after the first release. This update, called the Backrooms update, is exactly what you're watching this video for. Also, quick note before jumping straight into the video, Modern Horrors is available for free on the MetaQuest store with all cosmetics, levels, and anything else in the game completely available or unlockable through gameplay, so go give it a try with your buds. With all that said, let's dive into the world of Modern Horrors. What am I doing, bro? The first level, Vita Carnus, was the average horror game experience. The monster wanders around while you try to fix 3 generators to power the exit gate and make your escape, all while occasionally finding pieces of lore. Coming up to the creation of a new level, I wanted something completely different. Back in the early production of the first level, I had an idea of adding the Locust from Dr. Nowhere's World of Nightmares, where he would appear in hiding places. Why am I so close? Why am I so close to the mic? Why did my computer power off? Like, what? But after my Locust idea got shut down after I sent an email about it to Silas, I went back to the drawing board. Until it was 2 weeks before my game would release for the first time, and I was playing No Clip VR with one of my good friends, who was also the original inspiration for me to make this game because he loves analog horror. As we were running from a skinny black guy, I thought, wow, the Backrooms is technically an analog horror series. I could add this to my game. But adding the Backrooms to my game didn't mean a huge maze of yellow walls and a skinny black guy. I wanted it to be more liminal. I wanted this Backrooms map to have a mix of dreamcore, liminality, and childhood nostalgia, along with a small section based around the original Backrooms. Here's my original layout design for the map, and here's the finished product. But making the map wasn't the tough part though, it was making the monster. Since the level is based around the Backrooms, I wanted it to be a Backrooms entity, but most either made no sense to be in a game, were way too complicated, or utilized that same wander and chase behavior I wanted to leave behind. My first thought was a skin stealer that would wander around and chase, but it would at first be disguised as a normal player until BAM! Lore accurate skin stealer. So after some intense searching, I found the perfect match. The Partygoer. This guy was perfect. First and foremost, Partygoers are iconic Backrooms entities, but most importantly, Partygoers have the ability to no-clip through Backrooms levels, giving me the perfect idea for this guy's special behavior. No clipping. The Partygoer would wander around at first, but every time he reaches a stopping point, he would crawl into the ground and appear somewhere else, making him completely unpredictable, much like my old Locust idea. But this wasn't enough for me, which is a theme that you will see very much so throughout the video, where nothing's enough for me. But since this wasn't enough for me, I decided to give him a random chance to pop out of the ground right next to the player, occasionally forcing confrontation and making this monster way more of a threat. With the map made and monster created, it was time to work on the actual win condition to beat the level. Since the whole map is based around liminality and nostalgia, I decided to make the players collect memories around the map to place on pedestals, and once 6 memories were collected, the level would be completed. Personally, my favorite item is this loyalty card. It turned out super good. After I made all of the memories and the exit logic, I thought the level was done, which was surprising because it only took me a few weeks to get from start to finish. After playtesting it a couple times, I realized how hard it would be for new players to find a small memory item on this kind of massive map. So I added the flashback memory camera. The flashback memory camera is an extremely useful item in this level, because while your naked human eyes can't see through walls, the memory camera lets you spot memories from anywhere on the map just by looking through its lenses. I don't want to give too much away, but this camera is super good at helping you spot things. Also, there's only one camera. Yeah, the Backrooms ran out of budget to make one for every player, so I guess everyone will have to group up. Which is exactly what I planned. See, what makes multiplayer games fun are the players, so logically if everyone splits up and you only see your buddies in passing, it's less fun. But if everyone's forced to stick together, it gives you a way better multiplayer experience. Now you might think that adding all of this stuff would complete the level, right? I mean, it's already completely different from the first one. I added more. Yeah, I wouldn't let this level be done just yet. See, each memory is located in a different part of the map, so I decided to make each collected memory alter their section of the map a little when placed on the pedestal. In the end, this level has 12 unique areas, a cool special monster, 6 memories to collect, and 2 brand new mechanics, the camera and map shifting. The level was finally complete, meaning it was time to move on and make the cosmetics. I wanted the Backrooms cosmetics to be special and actually worth something, so I made them all locked until the Backrooms level is beaten, giving you a nice reward of a bunch of free cosmetics. So, all of that said, go play Modern Horrors for free right now! Even if you don't have friends, you can play alone, if you dare. Anyway, I mean, that's it. Go play the new update, or just Modern Horrors in general if you haven't already. Like, yeah.